Welcome back. There's an update on this invasion of gangs which come from Venezuela, which are appearing in various parts of America. Seems like in Aurora, Colorado, the local authorities have actually intervened. Local enforcement agencies have participated in local raids arresting these member gangs, and they've arrested one particularly. Obviously they didn't disclose who he was. He's been nicked for a few times. Typical. And this thing's been going on for about a few months now. Strangely enough, they didn't appear up from nowhere, because the information which is coming out, they were located there with the Open Border Fund, believe it or not. And obviously, these so-called sanctuaries things wasn't affected by the immigration federal forces, but this time round, yes. So they're hitting hard on that in Colorado. The federal fact is, you've got the governor of Colorado saying no, there's nothing going on. And obviously you've got the mayor of Aurora, Colorado, saying the situation is out of hand, it's in total chaos, because these gangs, there is film footage of them taking over these buildings, not just in Aurora, but many parts of America. And the last one is in Chicago, which they took over, I think, 2 blocks of flats. And obviously, you know, the people, the ghettos, gangs who live there, they launched a warning to these gangs. If you come sodding in our back garden, we'll be waiting for you. And this is the people's power response when the local authorities and politicians don't give a shit about things. People take things into their own hands. When state, local authorities don't do nothing, people have to do things for themselves. And the fact is, stories of Hell's Angels, there are videos of them in long convoys, probably heading to Aurora, Colorado, and probably to sort out these tosspots. You should say they're the real Americans. People, the ghetto, the biker dudes, who do not follow a conventional life like everyone does. They are the real Americans. Because it's sort of the American dream. They are the real Americans, true patriots. Because they defend their turf, defend their way of life, their principles. And the Constitution guarantees these way of living, as long as you don't go into criminal activities. Okay. Well then, Ukrainians and the NATO have been launching other drone attacks over Moscow, trying to take out another oil refinery outside Moscow in Russia. And mind you, the Russians done a massive attack on a NATO training ground, which Ukrainians and many NATO officers were destroyed by missiles. And it goes to show the involvement of NATO in this war. They are trying to train these people to fly an AWACS plane. No, this was just one of those undercover NATO bases using Ukrainian proxies to infiltrate, to gather intelligence. Probably one day they want to, they so-called decapitate Russia. They're after for its resources, which goes into many trillions of dollars. So this is not a war for democracy, this is a war for global domain and supremacy in the world. Because the Westerners are not behaving in a rational way. They're doing desperate and stupid things. Well, the Russians know what they've been up to. Don't forget, the Russians, when it comes to war, they are masters in this discipline.